Good morning and welcome back to Hutch's Homestead. It's a very warm and muggy morning here in northwest Arkansas, and we're trying to get an early jump start on some lawn management from Pasture, which that was one of the first videos I did. I haven't touched it since then. Got to brush hog that thing back down, mow it down a little bit. It's getting overgrown, but that was because we got that septic put in, and I was waiting for everything to kind of, was very dirty, ripped up, so waiting for things to grow in a little bit. And then in the last video, you'll see that we ripped up the damaged fence line on the front, so we're going to chop that down because eventually we're going to replace that. I don't know if we're going to do that right away, or that's going to be a little bit down the road, but we want to get that down because I'm going to end up putting some weed killer down, some broadleaf killer, try to get this stuff down. But the reason why we're starting early is we're coming into a heat wave here, and every day it's been in the mid 90s, heat index close to 100, and when you're outside roasting, it just makes everything a lot more I don't know, difficult or annoying. So we're trying to get an early start today and just take care of some stuff, and yeah, follow along. Let's see what we get into. It's a little early for Oakley. She usually sleeps into about noon now. But I gotta put this Easy Pour on. Stupid EPA and their anti-spill or whatever their stupid caps on are freaking pain. But I'm sure everybody has the same complaints about these safety spouts because it's impossible to do anything with them. They make a freaking mess. So let's see what we can do this without exploding this thing everywhere. There we go.
That's a difference.
It's pretty suction. Didn't stop it over there. I should put it on there. See if it stops. Look here up. I'll let it start this back. Fill back out with this thing. Come on. Nothing like the smell of diesel in the morning.
I know, it's intoxicating.
But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I got a couple down from that video where we trimmed some of the trees. Got a couple big branches that are down. I'm gonna use the debris rake to pick those up, put them into a burn pile. I don't know if I'll burn everything today or not, but that way I can get that out of the way so we can brush hog. So I'll go pick those up, get them out of the way, and then start brush hogging. And Amber will probably be taking the weed whacker and the trimmer with the aggressive attachments on the end to kind of whack down some of the brush and all the other stuff. What do we have coming up the road? Big old tractor. What do they have in the back of that thing? Do you see the attachment on the back of that tractor?
No, I just saw the blue New Holland and I left it away.
Yeah, but all right. So well, this will take another probably 5 minutes, and then we'll get to it. All right, so taking a quick breather here to get some water, and I've been funny enough, I forgot to hit record for the time lapse. So far. I did a little bit of section on this front pasture here. I came in when we cut the limbs off of a couple of these trees, a couple big branches dropped, so I dropped them over here in this burn pile, which I think might just start. It's a little windy, which is good. It'll give it some good fuel. Gonna get some diesel, some cardboard, and light that thing up. So I got a couple more I need to grab, and I'll drop them in. So I did a little bit of this portion here. I didn't go past that tree line because I'm going to back down that hill so I can get closer. I backed up to this line here. Amber's going along, and she's using the trimmer to take care of the front of her house there on the steep hill. I'm going to keep going. There's a big stump in the middle there, so I couldn't get everything. But yeah, so it's a little wet and slippery and it's muddy, so it's been interesting. So it would have been probably funny to watch the time lapse of it because I was like going on my side, slipping, going all the way down, coming back up. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is set this on fire, and then let's see, we got Oakley sprinting along over here. Oh, there she is, going to get some water. But So yeah, so we'll see what happens. And then I am covered in these grass seed things. These things are freaking annoying, I'll tell you that. They stick on everything, and pain in the neck to get off. But fun little stuff. But yeah, so getting some water in, taking a quick breather, and then gonna light this up. And finally, I think I set that up. Actually, the GoPro is in the shop because it was overheating all the time. I'm getting a new one. So I'm using an old camera that might do time lapses. Used it as a dash cam on my motorcycle that I had, and it worked pretty well, but the quality is pretty crappy, to tell you the truth. So we'll see how it works. It might be crappy. We'll see if this even makes it all the way out. So keep watching, and we'll see what else we get into. Well, I didn't say okay so this time. I said well. All right, so right now I got the burn pile going a little bit. Just been stacking shit in and pulling, using the tractor to push it together. I took off the Brush Hog so I had a little bit more maneuverability because it's kind of tight right down over here. So yeah, so basically burning some down limbs and random stuff that we've been compiling the past couple months, and went ahead and did about half of this front pasture. I don't know how much you can see of it, but it's sectioned off part anyway. So did all the way up to over there, a few, probably about 15, 20 yards past that tree. So yeah, took that down, did as much as I could down to the fence line. So pretty happy with how it came out so far. No idea if that half-ass camera, that bootleg thing, is gonna work. I set up a little fan on top of it so it wouldn't overheat like the other ones. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know if it's even recording anymore, so this might be a butchered episode or video, but I will compile it and just put it out there because why not, right? Did some stuff today. It's getting hot. I'm getting hungry, need some more water. But yeah, we'll see what else we can wrap up before we get done today. I'll see what else I can show you guys. But yeah, otherwise this has just been burning, and we'll see what we can complete. I gotta slow down and think before I talk, because a lot of times I just keep saying the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we'll see what we keep. See, I'm doing it again. We'll see what we can. Words are hard for me, man. What we can accomplish. That's the word I'm looking for. What we can accomplish in the next couple of hours. We're about another 30 minutes or so, because it's getting hot, and so Amber's still weed whacking. She had to go get more fuel from the gas station, which is like 25 minutes away. So she had to run out and get more fuel. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, so I found out that on this makeshift situation here, this camera that I had, one, the battery died in about 3 minutes. I didn't realize it, but also too, I had the time lapse set for 10-second intervals. So the entire time I did like pushing out front, it was like 10 seconds. So I think the whole time lapse was 16 seconds. So I switched the battery I had for it, put it on the 2-second or 5-second interval, whatever it is. I didn't know you could change that. But yeah, so I was dropping some leftover wood we had from the stuff that we weren't saving from the carport that we demoed behind the house. So that's just burning, and finally cleaned this up a little bit and actually clearing out all the brush in there too for us. So that's working out pretty well. Amber just finished doing, are you done or you run out of gas? Are you done or you ran out of gas? More gas. So she's been whacking along with the blade attachment on the end that's broken.
Not much left, 'cause we have a lot of rocks.
Yeah, so those have been just getting demolished on the rocks, so it's been losing.
It's really hot.
Yeah, it is really hot. Wow. But yeah, so we've been losing chains, links, right? Links off the chain, but it's still better than the.
It's awesome.
Better than the plastic or the regular line.
Awesome.
But yeah, so she's been going up, finishing here, and so basically she's gonna finish that up. You're almost done, right? Ish. Yeah. So she's almost done ish, as per Amber, and so I'm just gonna watch that for a little bit, make sure that burns out. But yeah, just to recap, cleared out most of this front pasture. There is another huge burn pile. The reason I go too far is another huge burn pile, as I've shown in previous videos on that side. But I either need to rent a Mini X. I'm thinking like a 9,000 pound. I got a quote from like Kubota for $550 for like a 9,000 pound Mini X. Basically, because I need to be able to pick up the stumps and put them on, because I was taking the tractor and I was pushing, but I couldn't get it to pile in enough to get it to burn. I would get it to burn for about like 20-30 minutes, great, but once it burned out its little section, I couldn't keep piloting back on to keep it feeding it. So I bought like 6 bales of straw, and that to light it, but it kept burning out. Even doused it with diesel and it would burn super hot. It would fry everything in there, but it was just a matter of being able to pile it back on. So I need to be able to keep pushing it together. And we're probably gonna wait to do that. I don't know if you can see the stump. That's the end of one of the stumps right there. What we're gonna do is gonna try to wait maybe till either we have a drought and everything starts to die, or the fall. Because actually probably what I'm gonna do is, along the front fence line there's a bunch of trees and a couple down limbs on the barbed wire. And I'm thinking what I'll do is with the Mini X, grab it and feed it into that fire. So basically rent it on Friday, have it over the weekend, and return it Monday. So in about 2 days, try to do everything we can with it. That's just the thought process right now, but Amber's making her way back up from fueling up. This is actually burning really well. I was able to keep pushing it together. Yeah, so basically that's pretty much it for right now. Just got only a couple more minutes. I'm gonna, wrap up, clean up some stuff. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and you guys have a great day. Take care.